Welcome to Supermarket, Miriam Smidt, and welcome to Warhol Minutes. How
Thank
do
you.
you how do you feel about being in the art fair?
In this art fair, excited, overwhelmed, everything at the same time. Like you're always missing out on something, you're
I know.
always like overwhelmed by something, it's all at the same time.
Yes, and it's going to be crazy on Saturday. That's when the place will be full.
Crowded
Packed.
with people,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
because people have time off then
Yes.
to come to see what we are doing here, yeah.
How did art start for you, Miriam?
Oh, that's a kind of a long story. I don't know if I can make it short. It started for me when I was a teenager already, but then there was a break. I had a breakup with art somehow because of the, mm, the conditions that were not perfect. So I shouldn't study art. It was not a good idea. My parents thought, and they were like more profound in that in that idea that I should do something else, so that I followed them. Then more profound than I was self-secure that I should study art. So I didn't do it, and
What did you study instead?
political science and German language and literature studies.
Okay.
Which is also taxi driving. But yeah, that's what I studied, and I tried a lot of things and a lot of jobs and different things. And but I couldn't resist art, and then it needed a brain tumor to get me back to art. In fact, so I had a brain tumor when I was in my early 30s, and I thought it's over now, and I haven't even started yet. So that's why I then decided to like dive all in with art.
Yeah. What kind of art do you make?
Different things like I'm painting, I'm sculpting, I also have created some video works already. I'm making installations, mobiliers mainly, and I'm mainly interested in materials and how I can manipulate them to make something different out of it. So what I'm showing here is made of vinyl sheets that I burned with fire. But also I have crafted my own materials from plant starch and inks where I made a mobile of, and it's always about physical matters somehow, which maybe comes from my biography. So, but it's also about like creating something different, which is not like so obvious that you cannot really tell directly what the material is like. So the plant starch material does very much look like plastic bags, but it's kind of the opposite of it. You can dilute it into water and it will like completely go away. So it's very sustainable in a way, the opposite of a plastic bag.
Great.
And then again, that was about ephemerality, like about vanity and the matters of time and everything when I created the work. Currently I'm working on making it stay. So I'm working with these big glasses with ethanol, where you also have these medical things. Like if you go to a medical history museum, you have these glasses.
Yes.
With organs, and I'm currently trying to prep my materials like that I can like keep it in these glasses to make it last. So and the fun fact is that I'm doing all this in a graveyard chapel because that's where my studio is located.
Wow. So is your art always materialistic and environmentally attached?
What does that mean, environmentally attached?
Well, do you work with the issues of in the environment? That's what I meant.
Not always, not always. It's just like I like to work on different topics, and I like to, if you give me a topic for an exhibition or for the fair or so, I try to invent something that fits to the topic.
Yeah, so you like being challenged, perhaps.
Yes, I'm easily bored, so this is also why I'm not a painter anymore. I started like many artists with painting, but I'm very easily bored and quickly bored, and then I need something new and a challenge and something that, that I have to invent something.
And what is your next project you're working on right now?
Oh, it's on the one hand, it's the like making these organs I created from that sustainable materials stay, because otherwise they would just fade. They're really made to fade somehow, and now I want to make them stay. Like it's a little bit of Frankenstein, the alchemy thing. And also I'm working on some, I call it future anatomy. So I have a project in December which is called Next Level Shit, which I'm also co-curating, but also this time I'm showing some works there. And it's always about the crossover between digital and physical art, like analog art. And I'm currently in the project of creating, together with the AI, a anatomy of the future. I think this is the working title. So I'm working again on organs and things. That's my project, which I'm like in with my head already. With my hands, I'm in like conservation of my sustainable material.
Where did you go to art school?
Yeah. Nowhere. In the School of Life, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I see. And do you also make physical work, like performances or happenings?
No.
No. So it's materialistic explorations.
Yeah.
Great. Is there anything else you would like to tell us about your art, or how you sustain the passion?
The passion stays with me as I'm always like challenging myself and finding something new, which is sometimes very stressful, and sometimes you think like, why am I doing this? But also the effect of making everything come together and working it out is very interesting for me, and then I'm going to search some new fields that I want to explore.
Do you make collaborative work as well?
Yes, sometimes. Mostly with female artists, because I'm like in a female gallery in Berlin, so that's what I mainly do. I would also work with male artists, but I prefer to work with female artists.
Sure. When I started making interviews, I only interviewed women artists, and I thought I'll keep doing this for a while until I run out, but I haven't run out yet.
Oh, how? How would you ever? I mean...
No. It's a really stupid thought, run out of a female artist.
running out of them is impossible, I think.
No, so I think the male artist has to wait
a little longer.
Yeah.
But here you are also interviewing male artists, I think. Oh?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I mean, we're still underrepresented. We're, I think in Germany we're 51% of the artists, but the representation of female arts is only 13% of the market. So,
13%.
And it gets less the higher you get. So in the gallery scene or in the museum. So the higher the status of the gallery or of the museum is, the lower gets the percentage of the women. So we still have a lot of work to do there.
Yes, and I mean it's also about documentation, documenting female art.
Yeah, so you also have a job to do there.
I do, yeah, and in education and including women artists in art history and in collections.
Super important job.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Is that something your gallery is focused on?
We also do that. We also even have an archive, but it's mainly about giving like platform to female artists and opportunities, to offer opportunities for them.
Great. I'm going to give you some advice, or not advice, I'm going to give you some tips about Swedish galleries for women.
Oh, that's interesting. Yes. Yeah, please.
But before that, thank you very much for coming to
Thank you for having me.
Studio 44 and Supermarket.
Thank you.